YouTube viewers, the Sincere Michael from Screwy Productions bring you a new podcast for my segment called The Sun and Moon Crystal Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. And also, I will not try to breathe too heavily into the microphone of this camera, causing any feedback in this audio podcast. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into episode 28 now. The way this episode started off is left off in the previous episode. Serena just came home after coming. Actually, coming from the arcade where the Shadow Scouts have their secret computer command center. His Serena's mom was was like, oh, you came home, like, you came home late, dear. It's like, and Serena was like, sorry, I had something to do. Anyway, Winnie just got the phone and told Serena that Darian was going to take her to take. It's going to be a chaperone for her school trip tomorrow at a theme park, and then and that's when Serena got jealous, and her and Renee started to fight and stuff, blah blah blah. Renee backed on that, damn, gonna be with me all day, blah blah blah. Having a little so they had a little mother and daughter spot and stuff, fighting like a bunch of little girls, even though Serena is a damn teenager. But anyway, Serena's mom did break the fight up, and in typical Serena fashion, she called Darian like like I want to be a chaperone too, to we need to feel go to the music park too, as a chaperone too with you, and Darian said, like hold on, you say you guys have to go to investigate Mugen school, so basically, the park is near, the park she's taking Winnie's class on the campus. The music part is right next to me in the school. So basically, while you and the scouts check it out, I'll be nearby. I'll be nearby in case you guys need me, and also keep an eye on Winnie. So basically, and Serena's accepted. All right, that sounds good. That sounds like a good idea. Anyway, we go back to the back somewhere I know we at the bad guy's hideout. Turns out the lady on here is actually Canary Knight from the original Hot Saga series. Anyway, she's talking to these strange five girls who are called the Five Witches. The Five Witches. Turns out we get more details about what they want to free treasures for. They do want to use the free treasures to making Santa Salad, and also get some item for these free treasures. Turns out this item is a special. It's a talent crystal. Once the all free treasures are gathered together, they can use the talent crystal wake set asylum and basically choose to basically destroy the whole fucking galaxy, destroy the whole galaxy or something like that, or take it over. So basically, after Crystal, they can wake up set asylum. So basically, she told the witches to tomorrow we're gonna see you guys are going on a little mission to engage the enemy and see how powerful they are. So anyway, so the next day, the next day, Darian and another chaperone was at the music park with Winnie's class. Winnie was flying on the roller coaster, was flying on the roller coaster. On the other side of the park, meanwhile, outside the park, Serena and the other scouts were at Mugen school. Turns out, according to the blueprint of Mugen school, Mugen school it's a big giant sky. It's 6 stories, a 60-story building surrounded by 3 other buildings that make up a triangle. According to the readings from Lucifer and from the command center, somehow these 3 buildings are getting off some type of weird energy. So anyway, Serena and the others were trying to find a way to get in, and that's when Serena used her disguise power pen and transform her clothes into a Mugen school outfit. So basically, she went inside Mugen school while the other set of scouts and told her that I will be right back. So anyway, after Winnie got off the while Winnie was riding the roller coaster, her hat she had on flew off. So basically, when she got off, she told her friend, I'm going to go get my hat. So he told Gary and the other chaperones, I'll be right back with my hat. So anyway, Winnie's friend went to tell Darren that Winnie went to go find her hat, and Darren told the other chaperone, like, you take care of the kids. I'm going to find Winnie. Now, also Darren had this special, Darren had this own special communicator watch, just like the Celestine, but his is black. Anyway, he didn't even contact Serena and the others yet. So anyway, when Sedimon was inside school, she heard the sound of a violin playing. So the other scouts outside, there was all mesmerized how beautiful the violin was playing. Turns out when Serena got outside the other end of Mugen school, it was Michelle, aka Neptune, playing the violin, and outside in front, out of nowhere, Amira, aka Sherimus, jumped out of nowhere and told the scouts that you guys should not be here. You guys should leave. you guys should leave at once before I have to use force. And they was looking at Mario like, what the hell? Like, are you is she really trying to threaten us? And the sheriff was talking to Serena like, it's like you got some guts coming to Mugen school, but you should not be here. It's a dangerous place. Instead of moving like, what the hell you mean by that? Well, before Michelle answered, one of those a hallway monitor came came out of nowhere and told you like you're a first year student should not be out here. So students just ran. Anyway, it got dark and found her hat near the Mugen school found her hat near the Mugen school lab. Now, anyway, once we got her hat, she noticed there was this little girl breathing. She knows this little girl breathing very heavily. It turns out this girl was Hutaro, aka Shadow Shadow, and really was like, what's wrong with you? Why are you breathing to like, are you okay? And so was like I'm fine, I'm fine, and these catch my breath, and she was breathing very heavily, and that's when Serena came out of the lab and saw Rini with Hutaro, and that's when and she was wondering why Winnie was she asked Winnie, what are you doing here? I lost my hat there. I lost my hat. I just found here. I did lost my hat. I was looking for a hat, but I got my hat back. This is where I found this. I found this girl who told breathing very heavily. So Serena was checking top and asked her, "Are you alright?" And Tom said, "Don't worry about me. I just need to catch my breath." So anyway, somewhere behind the bush of the laboratory, we see the five witches, one of those black eggs, stare at this white and brown cat. So anyway, at that moment, that's when Weenie and Serena's locket starts to grow, and out of nowhere, this giant black cat monster starts to attack them. So anyway, Serena and Serena lured the cat monster away for Hotaro and met up with the others. So anyway, that's where they all transform into the Shadowscope formed and start to battle the cat monster. From faraway distance, we see Mario himself in the scout form and the Shadowscope forms, and some reason, Shadow Uranus was wearing a mask and have on a black cape for some reason. So anyway, and watch the other Shadow Scouts do battle with the giant cat master. Just watching the other Shadow Scouts battle the cat monster. So anyway, it seems like with a little teamwork, the Scouts used their attacks to weaken the monster, and Sailor Moon use her new hot moon wad, or I guess I like to call it the hot moon sector to destroy the cat monster, and the cat was turned the Kingdom monster was turned back to normal, and the egg from the cat left the body, left the black egg that turned the cat into monster left the body and got vaporized. The three sisters were also watching and preserving was very pissed off how easily they defeated how the scouts easily beat their cat monster to tell her that, and they say, well, at least we got what we needed. Basically the whole mission was to see how powerful that Sailor Moon and the Sailor Scouts were. So anyway, they just and they disappeared back to their hideout. Anyway, Sailor Moon, since Sailor Neptune and Sailor Uranus present and saw them jump in the sky and just flew off into the night sky, and they were shocked that they was amazed that that there is more they was amazed that that there was Scott, but at the same time they're wondering, are they either they said Scott, but are they friend or they were all wondering, are they friend and foe? So anyway, Hotaru did not see Sailor Moon and others transform, so basically the identities were shared. So anyway, really introduce yourself to herself as Mini Moon, and Hotaru said, thank you for saving me from that cat monster, and she knows that Mini Moon had a bad scratch on and either. And when Hotaru touched Mini Moon's arm, this red light, her hand starts to glow, and Mini Moon's big huge scratch was healed. And Hotaru, that's just the token of my cake, and Hotaru just walk away, and the other set of Scouts was amazed by what just happened, what Hotaru just did what Hotaru did by hitting Mini Moon's arm, and this is how the episode ended. So anyway, this was a good episode, but at the same time, I was hoping that Neptune and Uranus would participate in the battle, and they used their treasure weapon powers and their noble powers, but maybe in the next episode. Anyway, this season 3 is made up of 13 episodes. So far there are only 11 episodes left. So anyway, till next Monday, this is Sincere Mike to sign off. Before I sign off, I gotta say is I'm glad that Uranus when Neptune and Uranus disappeared into the night sky. She did took off the mask and took off the mask, but she didn't take off the cape for some reason. It's kind of in a way I think she was trying to be like like tuxedo mask, like a female version of tuxedo mask. It looked kind of stupid, but anyway, but that's just my opinion. So I'll just, I think. That's just my opinion. So anyway, I'll let this know. So what do you guys think about this episode? If you already watched this episode, please let me know. Please let you know. Please let you know what you guys think about this episode on the comments below this podcast. Anyway, this is Jim Michael signing off now. 1,